The Ballad of Broken Promises. SH had always sung about heartbreak, but she never imagined she would be the one causing it. With a voice that could turn sorrow into poetry, she had climbed her way from small-town Tennessee to the grand stage of the Grand Ole Opry. By 2021, she was America's country music sweetheart, her album topping charts and earning her a Grammy. The world adored her, but one man adored her most. JC had been by her side since they were teenagers. He was the kind of man her songs were written about: steady, loyal, the one who held her hand through late-night writing sessions and whispered encouragement before every big performance. When they married in 2018, their love seemed like something out of a country fairy tale. Two dreamers building a life together, their hearts beating in the same rhythm. But fame changes people. Or maybe, as thought, it just reveals who they really are. 2023, The Affair. ER was a genius in the studio, a man with a gift for turning raw emotion into melodies. He was also charming, confident, and unlike Ja, he understood the world S now lived in. Long nights in the recording booth led to whispered confessions, lingering glances, and eventually, a mistake she could never take back. At first, it was easy to justify. She told herself that she and Ja had grown apart, that he didn't understand the pressures of her life anymore, that he made her feel alive in a way she hadn't in years. But every time she went home to Jay, guilt gnawed at her like an old, haunting melody. The secret lasted nearly a year. 2024, the betrayal unraveled. It happened on a quiet Tuesday morning. Jay had always trusted her, never doubted her love. But trust is a fragile thing, and all it took was one misplaced text, a message from Evan that Jay found while Savannah was in the shower. "Last night was amazing. Can't wait to see you again." Jay didn't confront her right away. Instead, he watched her. The way she hesitated before answering her phone. The way she avoided his eyes when she came home late. And then, one night, when she returned from the studio, he asked the question she had been dreading. "Are you cheating on me?" Silence was answer enough. The fallout was swift and merciless. The tabloids pounced, turning their love story into a scandal. Country radio stations pulled her songs from their playlists. Her record label distanced itself. Fans who had once adored her now burned her albums and viral videos, calling her a liar, a homewrecker. And Jay, her Jay, walked away, taking with him the life they had built together. He vanished too, moving on to another rising star. Had sacrificed everything, and in the end, she had nothing to show for it but a shattered career and a heart heavy with regret. 2025, picking up the pieces. For months, disappeared from the public eye. The woman who had once sold out stadiums now played her guitar alone in a rented Nashville apartment. The industry she had given everything to had turned its back on her, and for the first time in years, she was truly alone. But heartbreak had always been her muse. One evening, sitting in that quiet apartment, she picked up her guitar and wrote the most honest song of her life. It was a confession, an apology, and a reckoning. It spoke of mistakes and redemption, of love lost and the scars left behind. When she finally gathered the courage to release it, something unexpected happened. People listened. The song climbed the charts, not because people forgave her, but because they saw themselves in her pain. Because betrayal and regret weren't just her story, they were universal. Slowly, the industry that had cast her aside began to open its doors again. She wasn't America's sweetheart anymore, but she was something else, real, flawed, human. And maybe, just maybe, that was enough.